We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go in Western New York. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Play action. It's Howard. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Howard. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Davante Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Metcalf, the motion man. Throwing on third down is Howard. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 18 yards on the pickup there, and a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
They'll stick with him again. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss. Metcalf, the motion man. Out of the gun, it's Howard. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
is James Cook, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Coleman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bills first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 3rd touchdown kick this year. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Tyler Bass now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Start on the ground. The work forward to the 40-yard line. Dorian Williams in to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Second down, it's Howard. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First grab from Metcalf. Good for the first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard gain brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They're going to go play action with Howard. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the take over once again at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
32-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Cook. He'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 17 yards on that play. First down, Buffalo.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Throwing now, Allen here, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Allen to throw. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now, faking the give. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. Flush to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Allen to throw again. Aside that open man is Knox. And he's in. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
touchdown. Pass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. We are through one. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off the play fake. Here's Howard. Open man. Downfield, it is Adams.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off play action. The blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Greg Russo. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. Howard now to throw it here on 2nd down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Howard. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker. But you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 23-yard line.
He'll step up and run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Backfield empty. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
That is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Up the middle they go. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. They'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
It's a gain of a yard.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Third and a yard. This one up on the ground. He's going to have enough for the 1st down. He'll take this to the 30.
I think it's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys, run it up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offensive line, and let him find that space to pick up the 1st down.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Howard to throw it here, 3rd and short. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Metcalf, the motion man. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Throwing is Howard. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they will get the 1st down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Howard to throw again. He's got a man. It's Metcalf.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hands. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Howard back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They put Adams in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds, not the way you want to begin the 2nd half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, here is Allen. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 29-yard line.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Brown 80!
From the gun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down. From the gun, Josh Allen. This one complete to Palmer. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Here's Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss of 2.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Cook. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Here's Bass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Steelers, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. As they try to run it here. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. To throw is Howard. Trying to set the screen there, but that's going to be incomplete. Good work. Got in there defensively, gummed up the works a little bit, and it'll bring up second down.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. T.J. Sanders getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 3rd and long. Here's Howard. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Michael Hoyt. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to 4th and very long. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll swing this one out to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Big-time play there for Buffalo. 37 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Now Allen on 1st down. Short pass taken in by Knox. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
We'll go play action here with Allen. And he's in. Keon Olin. Touchdown Buffalo.
I used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Steelers, nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
half, the motion man. Play action, it's Howard. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. They'll send the man in motion left. They're going to go play action with Howard. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Dorian Williams gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down. Out of the gun. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. T.J. Sanders. He's in there to drop up. And it leads to fourth down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Play action. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 19.
To throw it on first down is Howard. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And he's into the end zone. Calvin Austin. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. We'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 35, here's second and a couple. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. On the run to the right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 33, here's second down and 6. Gets a quick throw over to Samuel. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Man, that's your biggest fear as a runner on a draw play. You get the handoff, and you're just greeted with a sight of defenders barreling towards you. At this point, you have no choice but to just go.
Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Okay, ready? Set! Mikey, 18!
They'll throw on first down with Howard. He'll throw it left and has his running back. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to pick.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 11.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 20. And the Steelers first down.
19, Tiger, 19,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. Pass taken in by Johnson. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Steelers first down.
Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Howard. Now a screen set up for Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Howard to throw again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out right at that first down marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 20, here's second down and a yard. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Off the play fake, here's Howard. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this?
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The offense staying out there for this fourth down. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Davante Adams. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown here in the 4th quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the 4th quarter.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
It's not enough. You solid left, but it's not enough. You better reach left, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I said it.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch, and
no one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Allen now on 2nd down. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Brown 80!
Monday.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Forced to his right. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
That is fielded at the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. from the gun. And Howell. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to throw is Rudolph. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Rudolph. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's going to try it here again. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and good. And the Steelers are able to edge a bit closer.
Steelers 20. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Allen going to give it to Cook. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll drop to throw. In middle, and he's got it complete to Coleman. What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. Big time play there for Buffalo. That gains an even 60 yards.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this quarterback and this playmaker group, man, this is a tough offense to slow down.
And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Half 10. Look out!
From the gun, Josh Allen. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 6.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6.
1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Off play action. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Second down.
Now, on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Johnson. Room to run at the 40. Inside the 20. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Important one here now for the Steelers. They're going to try to go for the two-point conversion.
The Steelers
They
will
send
line up
Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be intercepted. And he'll be brought down there. That'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here